I haven't watched any of the new SpiderMan movies.
You haven't seen a Tom Holland Spider-Man
No.
movie? Are you fucking serious?
No.
Bro, I was a big Tobey guy.
No, Tobey's the worst Spider-Man.
That's on camera. That's on audio. You heard Mike W. just say that Tobey was
Tobey Maguire is the worst Spider-Man that they've ever had.
You're a fucking idiot.
It's time for the Garage Boozing Podcast.
What's up, nerds? And welcome back to another episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast. I'm your host, the man with absolutely no plan, the Chase with the face for radio, Chase Shurgum. And boy, do I have one hell of an episode for you guys today. This is part 2 of my fantastic conversation with Mike W. Last time we were talking about eating placenta and shit like that. Sorry, I almost gagged, but hey, it is what it is. To each their own. But anyway, yes, this episode goes all over the place, just like we always do here in the garage, and I know you're going to love it. So without further ado, folks, you know what time it is. It's time to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, crack open a cold one, and if you're really feeling fruity, take a shot. Why not? Because this week's episode of the Garage Boozing Podcast, aka part 2 with Mike W, starts now. Oh, and by the way, you fucking dorks, don't forget that episodes air now on Tuesdays in the summertime. When we get to the fall, we go back to Thursdays. Don't forget it.
Oh yeah, and support for the Garage Boozing Podcast. It is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped will help you trim up the family jewels to make everything nice and right for the ladies. Make sure that you're using promo code TGBP20 for 20% off your Manscaped products. Oh yeah!
You know what's funny, Mike? I've never held a baby before.
Really?
I've never held a baby.
You know what's funny? I dreaded holding babies.
I'm scared of it. I'm
Me too.
afraid.
I feel like I'm going to break them.
Me too.
Until it's your own. I literally just grabbed them and just like, let's go, buddy.
Well, that's the thing.
It's amazing.
Right. So, like, if I hold your baby, that's not my own. So, like, I'm petrified. Because what if I drop a baby? Like, oh, that's a scary circumstance.
It's unique. Yeah, like picking his head up.
Yeah, because you got to hold the head for, like, what, for 6 months, they say?
You do and you don't. I mean,
well, obviously,
the kid hasn't died yet, and I'm holding him. You know,
Right.
he's like I said, he's strong. He picks his head up. You know, I kind of move him around. I hold him one hand. I'm like, you're my little football. Let's go, buddy. You know, we'll walk around and I'll just hold him like he's sitting.
You know what's crazy? So, my friend Murat was on the podcast like a couple, actually probably over a year ago at this point. I work with him. He's the one that does the, oh yeah.
Yep.
Manscaped. Yeah.
Yep.
So he's the one that does that commercial because I fucking love it. My mom's the only one that hates it. She's like, why do you have this guy going, oh yeah?
Because it's the Macho Man.
Yeah,
Randy Savage.
I'm like, it's fucking great. Like, I'm not even gonna change the commercial because it's so good.
The cream of the crop.
Yeah. The cream of the crop.
The cream always rises to the top. Yeah.
But
Mean Gene Okerlund.
wait, where did I start this?
I don't know.
What was I saying?
About him. Maybe with children. Did he have a kid?
Yes, he has 2. But
Okay. So
what were you
something
saying before
happened. He'd hold him like a football and like just, you know, you care and you don't and you're just, it is what it is.
Fuck
Have
it.
you had that much?
I had something good to say. I totally forgot it.
Okay.
I'm inebriated.
Peanut butter jelly time.
It's peanut butter with a baseball bat.
Where you at? Where you at?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right, perfect. We're on. Ebaum's world.
That was the shit, dude.
Yep.
When I was in middle school and you were probably like in like past college.
I might have been an elderly person at that point.
No, you were definitely in like late high school or early
What
college.
year?
I don't know. It was middle school, like fucking 2006, 2007.
Okay, I was
That's like when the
sophomore
internet
to
got
junior.
really bumping.
A sophomore or junior in college.
I used to hate. So what I love about my generation is like we've experienced things like cell phones. Like my first cell phone was a fucking candy bar phone, and
Nokia.
it was a Nokia.
Yep.
Of course, Nokia
Yep.
made all the candy bar phones.
Yeah,
I was 12
the
years
snake.
Yeah,
played Snake on it?
that was the only game I had.
Falling Numbers. It has falling numbers.
I didn't have falling numbers.
Smalling Fumbers?
Smalling Fumbers. Yeah, no, it didn't have that. But no, that was cool. But like my generation, I feel like I've seen so much technology, like the internet, stuff like that, TVs, like HD, shit like that. Like when I was a kid, my living room TV was a square.
Yeah.
And now it's a
The boob
widescreen fucking, right. Wicked cool. But I have no idea where I was going with that, just saying that it's fucking cool.
Well, no, it's the generational thing. Like you and I mean, we may be.
Are you a millennial? No, or no?
Technically, yes. I'm an early millennial.
Okay,
yes.
great. So you're in the same like fuck. We've seen a bunch of shit.
We've probably seen the greatest evolution of technology.
Where does it go from here, though? Because like,
it's tough to say.
People are like, oh, there's gonna be flying cars in the 20s.
No.
Dude, my grandparents were born in the 20s, like the 1920s, and they're still alive. So it's the Roaring 20s times 2, which I think is kind of really cool. I always call it the Roaring 20s. But
there's only a certain distance.
I feel like they saw a lot of technology, though. You know, like they had the radio and stuff. Then they saw TV.
Yeah,
and
but they saw in their lifetime. We went from.
You're right. We're kind of young.
We have cell phones. We went computers. We went from computers that ran on MS DOS to now.
Dial-up was the worst.
Is our
Get
phone.
off the phone. Get off
Right.
the internet. I got a phone call. Like
in 20 years, we've seen more
that fucking
growth
noise
in
when
technology.
it would load up. Yeah, like oh my god, terrible.
And then you pick the phone up and it goes. You can hear that, and then it disconnects you. Like, damn it, Mom!
I'm glad we didn't have like party lines. Like that's really old. Or did you have a party line? Do you know what a party line is?
You mean like add calls?
No, that's a three-way call. So like in the city and stuff, like where my dad and my uncle grew up.
I hate the city.
I love the city. I would love to live in the city, but that's another story.
I like sitting out in the city. Can you see the stars?
In New York City, yeah, you can see the stars if you look up. No?
No, you can't.
I have no idea. Anyway, shut up. Listen, what I'm saying is a party line was a thing where like big populated areas like New York City and stuff would have a party line. So like one phone number would be like for the whole block. So like you'd answer the phone and your neighbor would be on the phone and be like, hey, I really got to call my son and make sure he's okay. Like, can you hang up? Like they all shared the same phone number. It was like,
okay.
that was the thing in popular areas. Sleeping? Is he sleeping?
He's sleeping.
God damn it. I wanted to meet my godson.
You won't meet your godson. He's not pimping hoes nationwide.
He's not pimping hoes.
Roll a fatty for that pimp daddy.
I don't know what your reference was.
The Godfather.
Oh, that's me.
Light that stinky green up and say.
I would never light up in front of my godchild. That would not be smart. I gotta wait until he's at least 4 years old.
Why? My brother does.
I love your brother. Your brother's the fucking man.
Hey, listen.
Shout out Corey.
So here's the thing, Ray Rod.
You were talking about. Wait, you only have one brother, right?
I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Oh, me too. Yeah, duh. We talked about
right,
this.
right.
But you were talking about Corey when you said that.
Right. My full-blooded brother, Corey.
Corey's the fucking man. Corey's a good time.
So, Ray Rod, this is for you. Marijuana.
I don't do that.
Let's snap back to reality. Oop.
Back
There
to
goes
reality.
gravity.
Whoop. Yeah, you got it.
Think about drinking alcohol, which is what we're doing right now, and which everybody does, casually or heavily.
I love alcohol.
And there's that. Yeah. So alcohol is a drug, and marijuana is a drug. I feel like marijuana does less to you than alcohol could.
Are you... Sorry, it was COVID.
I don't ever cough. Oh, great.
Joke.
That's all right. I've got immunities to it.
Me
I've got
too.
long COVID too.
Me too.
Do you have long COVID?
What?
Do you have long COVID?
What's that?
It's like the after effects of COVID.
The only thing after I seriously had COVID back in January, the only thing I do have a cough that I have every once in a while.
So mine is a taste and smell randomly of like dirty keys. I will just be doing something. I'll be drinking something, eating something, or just smelling something. All of a sudden, it'll smell like dirty keys. I go, oh, there it is.
Whoop, there
You
it is.
You know what the paper plant smells like?
No, but you know why? Because I've lived around, so where I live in upstate New York, there's a big paper mill, like right in the center of everything. And a lot of people tell me all the time they can always smell like the smell of the factory and stuff, which it's not like smoke. It's just...
It's a scent. It's
no,
a certain...
Well, I'm saying
scent.
what goes up into the air, it's not smoke. It's not pollution. It's like... vapor, like water vapor is
Right.
what you see going to the sky. So it's,
But you can smell it.
It's not pollution, but they say a lot of people are always like, oh, it smells like ass. It smells like this. And I'm always like, I don't smell shit. Like I have a big ass nose and it doesn't work. Like I have the worst sense of smell. It's unreal. You would
Really?
never believe it.
Okay. Yeah, no, when we lived in Glens Falls for a few years, we lived like downwind of the paper plant.
That's where
randomly.
my first apartment was there.
Right. So, I mean, we could smell it. We're like, oh, paper plant's coming down.
People said it smelled like sulfur,
Yes. Well, it's kind of a combination.
which is like eggs.
It's kind of like that, but when I say dirty keys, like a dirty penny, you know what a dirty penny
A
smells
dirty
like?
penny is not a key.
Yeah, but do you know what a dirty penny smells like? It kind of
No,
smells
because
like
I've never
dirty
picked up a
keys.
penny off the ground and smelt it.
Well, you can't smelt it because smelting it is either a fish or the process by
Smelled
which you
it. You were going to eat
melt
a
down
placenta, so
iron
fuck
ore.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So, like, take your keys and just smell them. You have your keys?
they're upstairs.
Okay. I don't know if my keys
Smells like
smell.
bronze or something, right? Like,
It's
don't forget the topic we
Smell
had.
smell my keys.
It smells like metal or something.
Right, dirty metal almost. So that's the kind of smell I get.
That's not terrible.
I know, but it's weird.
It's not like someone
'Cause
ripped
I'm-
ass around you.
So I'm eating chicken wings, and like the fifth or sixth chicken wing, all of a sudden I'll get dirty keys. And I'm not eating dirty keys. I can promise you that.
Would you rather like smell a fart or like the?
No,
dirty
I don't. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's the long COVID.
Did you continue to eat the wings?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're saying that's.
I would eat a placenta.
Ugh. So you're saying that's the effects that you had long term.
That's a long-term COVID. Yes. I don't know why we got to this, but
Me either. So before this, we were saying something. You were saying like this is for you, Ray Rod, and then we got sidetracked.
the marijuana thing. So my brother,
yes.
my brother's been smoking marijuana for a very long time, and
He wouldn't even care if we said this, right?
God no.
Yeah, of course
I
not.
mean, it's legal in New York now,
Right.
So so it is and it isn't. So it's not legal to grow it, and it's not legal to buy it.
It will be.
but
will
it's
be,
legal to smoke it. So how are you going to buy it and grow it?
by the end of the year. It's supposed to be like
I know, but they made it legal to smoke it.
to carry it on your person because they know everybody in America has a drug
Right.
dealer.
So we have friends that smoke, and my brother smoked for a long time.
I smoke weed.
He is normal when he smokes.
1 year for my birthday, Mike actually got me a bag of weed. Is that okay to say?
If you want to, I
Is
don't
that-
want Ray Rod to be angry with me, but
No,
yeah, So
It was years ago.
I don't think
I still
it's-
lived at home at the time. It's fine. Like you were,
Yeah,
you were
with-
still my boss.
let's just make it worse.
That was the point.
Yeah, I mean, I might have gotten you. It wasn't a bag; it was a
think it was
ball
a-
jar full of it.
Oh, it was a lot. You're right. Actually, yeah, it was. It was a mason jar.
Yes, right. So
Mason jar is the same
listen,
thing as a ball jar. Different brands, right?
Ray, you might be a little bit old, and I'm going to age you here, but I mean, marijuana's. I mean, it may have been from the '60s, but it's in now, and it's more in now than it has been before.
Totally.
And like I said, my brother smoked it for a long time. He still smokes it now, and I mean, if he doesn't have it, which is what happened, he got COVID, and he smoked and couldn't get the effect of it.
Really?
So he went from being high, which is normal for him. I had friends in high school that would always just be high because
I
that is
hate
normal.
the term high because like it just has like a bad
terminology.
Yes,
I don't associate with the negativity, but I can understand that.
It has a negative like stigmatism to it, and it's like when I think of people being high, like I'm thinking like high on heroin. They're like this. And
That's
like,
not
moving.
high. That's low.
Yeah, but they call it being high.
Right.
And you're right, it's not being high. Like smoking weed, like it's nothing near like that, or like smoking crack. It's literally just like I'm chilling and I'm a little hungry.
It's a natural herb.
It is. All right,
It's
continue
not-
what you're saying.
It's not manufactured. I mean, it's something that grows in the wild.
Absolutely.
Right. So I feel like we have to be a little bit less. I mean, it is just like drinking alcohol, though, in my opinion, but it does affect you somehow.
Draft Top. The Draft Top was designed to give you a better all-around drinking experience, and let me tell you how. You take your Draft Top bar tool, put it on top of your adult beverage, give it a little squeeze, not too hard, a little bit of friction, a little to the left, a little to the right, a little to the left, a little to the right, and wha-bam. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see me demonstrate this. If you're listening, I'm sorry, you just got to hear me talk. But yeah, then you pop your Draft Top off, take this, push it down just a tad, and now your beer just became a cup. So forget about wasting plastic, pouring your beer can into a cup, into a red Solo cup, if you will. It doesn't matter because now your draft top just made your beer into a cup. So now you can chug your beer a hell of a lot faster. You can smell the aroma of the alcohol. The experience of drinking here is just so much better thanks to Draft Top. So go get yours now. I want you to have one, you want you to have one, and you can get your own Draft Top at www.drafttop.com. And don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 10% off site-wide. That's right. It doesn't matter what you get in your Draft Top cart, 10% off site-wide using promo code GarageBoozing. You know how to spell it. Don't be a fool. Buy your Draft Top right now. Treat yourself. You deserve it. All right, back to the show.
Hey, before you get another drink, let's get the beer review out of the way.
I'm just pouring my other one just to...
Don't worry about it. You don't need a chaser. I promise you.
You're promising me right now that I won't need a chaser after this.
You're gonna make this one of your top ones.
You really think so? You're that confident?
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, we said it before we cut to commercial there, a.k.a. I took a pee break.
You're a nation. No breathing.
Oh, don't give a fuck
If I cut my penis...
Take it or leave it? I don't know.
No, it cut my arm bleeding.
Yeah, that.
It's Papa Roach.
I know what it is. This is my last resort.
That's right. Oh, speaking of which, we're watching Raw from 2000 when Undertaker came back as the American Badass. They don't have his theme song.
They took it away?
Peacock doesn't have the rights to his fucking music.
So what does he come out to?
Some stupid music.
Are you serious?
It's terrible.
Like he comes out to a dumb song?
It's not, I am American Badass.
Yep.
No, it's like some weird-ass music.
You're still watching this right now?
Yeah.
Please do me a favor. Next time you see him come out, please send me a video because I would love to hear what his music is.
And I can probably look it up. It's terrible. It's
honestly,
we'll look it up after.
You can look it up if you want. I don't care.
No, that's right. We got to do a beer review.
All right, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so been a while. We're doing a fucking beer review. Let's go.
It's been a while since I've been gone.
It's been a while.
I don't know if you're ready for this. Are you ready for this, Jelly?
Oh, you really? Jelly. You call me fat?
Jelly Nutella?
Jelly Nutella. So you're telling me that this is gonna be Oh, I actually have not had this yet.
You've never had this?
Have you had this?
Oh.
And you like it?
Oh my God.
You're not a seltzer guy.
Listen, the seltzers I like are Labatt, but this is amazing.
How many beers do you have left?
I have one more beer after
Okay,
this.
good. So you have another one. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
So I want to make sure. I don't want to.
Oh, no, that's yours. So let me give you a little backstory on this. So this is the Coors Seltzer Orange Cream Pop Hard Seltzer.
Does it taste like a creamsicle?
It tastes exactly like a
Tell
creamsicle.
me it tastes like a... Dude, I'm going to like this a lot.
So this stuff is amazing.
I've seen this at the store.
Okay, so next time you see it, buy it. This is a limited edition, and some beverage centers only allow you to buy one or two, and that's it.
Packs or cans?
Packs. They come in 12 packs. You want to drink this together? Ready?
Cheers, friend. Thank you.
Are you having a mouthgasm right now? I'm going to tell you right now. For seltzers, this is my highest rated ever.
I'm going to tell you right now. For my seltzers, this is the highest rated ever.
Yeah.
Natty Light Seltzer, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So for those of you who like creamsicles, in
Dude,
the
it
summertime,
tastes like a fuck. I'm drinking a
liquid
creamsicle.
creamsicle.
My mind is fucking blown.
Right. And it's Coors.
Which I hate.
Me too.
I hate.
Coors Light, can't stand it.
This is phenomenal.
Banquet, okay. This,
Oh my God.
mouthgasm. When you burp, it tastes like a creamsicle you just
I
had.
burped a creamsicle.
Yes.
And then I enjoyed the burp.
Yes.
This is so fucked up.
I'm glad I could help you out. Like I said, this is one of these are the two that I've been holding on to.
Thank you so much.
Because I knew that I needed to share it with someone who would enjoy it. This is amazing.
This is the best seltzer I've ever had. That was fucking amazing.
I'm not even going to give my review because yours is sufficient.
No, I want to hear what you, and I do want your review.
Listen, I agree.
I usually let the guest go first, so please tell me what you
let
think.
you go first because you were having an orgasm over there.
If you like alcohol, fucking find it.
No, it's not just alcohol. If you like orange creamsicles, because like I said, it's a hit or miss.
Do you really have to like orange to
You
like
do.
this though? Because
Yes,
this
you
tasted
do.
like a fucking orgasm in my mouth. Like,
I know,
I was
but
like
you like
jizzing out of my
orange.
tongue. My tongue was like shooting shit everywhere. It was crazy.
You
I was
have
a
to
lizard,
like
like-
orange creamsicles, though.
I was
You have to.
SpiderMan out of my tongue.
It's
I guess that does make sense because I
Yes.
fucking love like creamsicles.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because, like I said, it's a hit or miss. If you don't like orange creamsicles, you won't like this.
I just love orange flavor, man. Like orange, everything is so good.
Who loves orange soda?
I love orange.
Who
soda.
loves orange soda?
You?
Kel loves orange soda.
Who?
Kel.
Who's Cal?
Is it true?
Is what true?
Have you never seen all that? Is this beyond your time?
I have never
For those of you who listen to this podcast and are older than Chase's young self,
I've
and
never
you like
seen all that.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange
Keenan
soda.
and Kel. I get that
Yes.
reference, but I've never seen all that.
Is it true?
But I do. I did watch the Amanda show. Amanda, please. That right?
all that. That's what.
What's
that's-
Keenan and Kel then? They had
They had a show too, but orange
it
soda.
was a spinoff.
Yeah, orange soda was on that too. Kel loves orange soda. Is it true? So, did you ever watch Lori Beth Denberg, Vital Information for Your Everyday Life?
No, but I just want to tell you that like I fucking love that seltzer, bro. So can you rate it for me quick?
I'm gonna go with
Give
10
me a
too.
review.
I love 10. I love Lamp.
So out of all beers, like that's
Well, no, listen. So I have this Fiddlehead, which is my top-rated IPA, double IPA. This is my top-rated hard seltzer.
So they're all right. They're in the same category, same score.
My PBR, my go-to,
PBR
is my go-to.
piss. Have
It
you
is.
had a natural white?
Listen, you ever been to the fair?
Yeah, I like
You
fried
know what
Oreos.
happens? Do you know what happens when you get a blue ribbon? You're the winner. You're the top rated. Pabst Blue Ribbon is the award-winning beer at the county fair.
Can I ask you a question? When's the last time you had a natural white? 20 years ago?
Yeah, when I was like 6 or 7. Yeah, no, it was.
You were
it's been
15.
a while. It's been a while. I wasn't 15. No,
20 years ago, you were 15.
20 years ago, I was 15.
Yeah, you were just like
I
I was
might
6
have-
or 7?
Which is 30 years ago,
Right.
or 28 years ago.
Thank you, I know,
So
math.
I didn't drink beer when I stole beer or liquor from my parents' cabinet. It was liquor.
Right.
Right. So no, natural light probably never.
You've never had a natural white?
No,
Are you serious?
listen,
And you talk all this natty shit? Like, are you serious?
listen. I've had Keystone.
No, dude.
I've had Bush.
No, I hate them all. I hate Bush. I hate Keystone.
Okay.
Natty Light
I
is like...
probably have had Natty Light when I was in college. Somebody probably gave me a natural light.
Yeah, when you were already drunk. Like, you've never been able to, like, draft top the Natty Light and fucking enjoy it and smell the aroma of the
probably
alcohol.
tastes exactly like the rest of the beers.
Oh, my God. I wish I had Natty Light in my fridge, but I drank
you
them all
don't.
last night.
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
Fuck. Dude.
Because I have a Coors.
You know what? Actually, next time you're here, Mike, our beer review is going to be a Natty Light.
Okay.
I can't fucking wait for it.
I appreciate that.
Oh, you already gave it a 10. All right. All right, folks. Let me tell you all about the pump action shotgun tool. Whoa. There's a tool for shotgunning? Hell yeah, there is. So listen to this. The pump action shotgun tool, created by the Drunk Engineers. Love that name, by the way. It makes shotgunning a hell of a lot easier, and let me tell you how. So you're going to take your beer, and you're going to stick it right in the shotgun tool. Like this. Hold it like that so the air pockets are up here. And then you're going to give it a little squeeze. You're going to hear pop. Bam, pop. But look at that. No mess. So right now the air pocket's right up here. And you're going to want to make sure you take this, push that down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate the tool. Hold the beer can in place to the mouthpiece. Then you're going to put your mouth on the mouthpiece and shotgun. And boom, no mess. You can shotgun at the dinner table, family events, wherever you want with absolutely no mess. So forget shotgunning, slamming a knife right through. Yeah, not a thing anymore. Thanks to the pump action shotgun tool by Drunk Engineers. And you can get yours right now. So just log on to www.drunkengr.com drunkengineers.ca. Don't forget to use promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. That's right, promo code GarageBoozing for 15% off site-wide. Go get yours now. Thank me later. Back to the show. What the fuck was
You got any more questions for me?
Let's see. I mean, fuck, if we're really going to make it into 2 episodes, yeah, I do have another question for you. So before we went on the podcast, we were kind of talking about some nerdy things like Marvel. We were talking about
Star Wars.
Star Wars, thank you. Had a brain fart. And, I mean, we both agreed that you are a fucking nerd.
I am.
And
yes.
you're like, you will totally come out and say I'm a nerd.
I agree, yeah. When I was in high school, I was a nerd. When I'm in college, nerd. Listen, every Sunday, me, Kelly, my brother, and one of our good friends, JR, play a board game that has been going on for 2 years.
What?
Yeah, it's called Gloomhaven.
I don't know. How do you have a board game that goes on so long?
So if you play like a video game, it's
Fucking nerd.
RPG, a role playing game.
Yeah.
You can like level up.
I used to
and
play
stuff.
this game when I was in middle school called Stick RPG, and you walk around and just murder people. It was on the internet. It was on miniclip.com. Anyway, you were saying.
Yeah. Miniclip.com. That was a good one.
Stick
there was a
RPG.
helicopter one too.
Yeah.
But
It still exists. You can still play games.
Oh really?
Yeah, there was a surfboard game I used to play and like be a little surfboarder guy and flip around. Yep. Anyway,
Good for you. So you ever heard of like Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but
So that is where
not
you have a
interested.
dungeon master and you create like a scenario and a game. Yeah, you can snore all you want. It's like it's being creative. You create a story and you have them the other players play through the story. So Gloomhaven is a story, but it's a pre-planned story. So like we go through and we play one scenario and then we collect our gold and our experience and then we do the next scenario and your character.
you're collecting gold.
It's not real gold.
No shit, Sherlock.
It's game gold, but it's nerd stuff.
Do you get excited when like we get some gold and you're like, yeah, I got some gold?
We get excited when we play. We have a good time.
I mean, I'll play Call of Duty with like
but
next guy, but that's it. That's
so
all I play.
Call of Duty to me is kind of wasted time.
It's not nerdy.
No, it's not. Nerdy to me, playing video games is playing games like Fallout or Oblivion. Or,
Yes, yeah, or like fucking Elder Scrolls or
yes.
yeah.
Where you can create a character and that character goes through life.
Back to what you were saying before.
So video games are the same thing. You know, some of my favorite video games are role-playing video games where you can like create your character and do your own story.
So you like to role play?
Yes. Yes. It's Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia. Yes. Yes. But yeah, we play. Like I said, it's called Gloomhaven. It's the box itself. The game is probably like 30, 40 pounds. It's I guess 60, 70 different scenarios. So we've been playing it. We played the prequel, which is called Jaws of the Lion. We have Gloomhaven. We have the expansion pack. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we do, and it's fun. We have a good time with it. It's nerdy.
I was looking at you and I just like lost interest when you're like,
I know. I could
the
understand
Sky
that.
Pack, the fucking that.
I didn't put my hand up and go, look at this. This is fantastic. Oh
Would
my
you,
God.
would you look at that?
Just look at it. It's all I really can do.
Dude, that shit's fucking funny.
But no, it's all about your likes and dislikes. I mean, we enjoy it. That's
You
our
enjoy
Sunday.
being a nerd.
Absolutely.
And
I found a woman
Who also enjoys being a nerd.
We met
Being nerds.
basically being nerds online.
And I'm not going to hate
Duty.
on that at all because I'm there's nerdy things that I do, but I definitely think you're more of a nerd than me.
Oh
for
God,
sure.
yeah,
Totally.
But I can still kick your ass.
So you used to watch some Marvel movies and you said you like stopped like,
I don't really watch too much movies and TV right now.
oh, because I've been a dad
No,
for 4 weeks.
it's been like 2 years.
Why? What do you do with your life?
I play video games.
He's a fucking nerd. Like,
I'm
dude,
playing Elden Ring right now. It's fantastic.
Okay, yeah.
I hated it. but
just
it's
do me a
fantastic.
favor. Like when you get home, like go home and watch a Marvel movie. They're fucking.
What do you want me to watch?
What's the last thing you watched? Was it Endgame? Was that the last thing you watched?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't watched any of the new SpiderMan movies.
You haven't seen a Tom Holland Spider-Man
No.
movie? Are you fucking serious?
No.
Bro, I was a big Toby guy.
No, Toby's the worst Spider-Man.
That's on camera. That's on audio. You heard Mike W. just say that Toby
Tobey Maguire is the worst Spider-Man that they've ever had.
You're a fucking idiot.
He in Spider-Man 3 he's emo. I'm gonna go down the street. I'm emo. I'm
okay,
emo.
one movie was like kind of a flop.
No, it was terrible. He was terrible.
He's the OG
No.
Spider-Man, you fucking
It doesn't matter
moron.
how original gangster he is. He's terrible. Who's your favorite Batman?
Fuck DC. I'm a Marvel guy all day.
Who's your favorite Batman?
You've
seen all the Batmans.
No, I haven't.
Have you seen the old ones?
The only one I've ever seen was the Dark Knight, and I couldn't.
Christian Bale?
Yes, Christian Bale.
Did you like Christian Bale?
I don't really know because, so as I was telling you before we went on camera, like I was never like big into like superhero movies, stuff like that. Like I saw like a Spider-Man. I've seen every Spider-Man,
Every single one?
every single one, and it goes in order: Tom, Toby, Andrew. Was it Andrew?
Andrew's the best one.
I didn't. What?
The best Spider-Man.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit! Now you're just being.
Toby's the worst Spider-Man ever.
You think that Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man?
Yeah.
You're being an asshole. You know,
No.
you're joking. You were
No,
totally
I agree.
joking. You're saying it with a smile on your face. There is
What do you want
no
me to say?
possible
Tobey
way.
Maguire is the worst Spider-Man, and Andrew is the best Spider-Man. In my opinion, because I haven't seen the new ones.
Okay, well, when you see the new ones, you're going to know that Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man of all time.
What makes him the best Spider-Man?
The fact that he actually plays the role. He's literally a fucking kid playing a kid. Fucking Tobey Maguire, like, yeah, he played the role great, but like,
He also played a bad Spider-Man.
you're a fucking idiot.
No. Spider-Man did not have the web come out of him. That's how Tobey Maguire played his Spider-Man.
Okay, and?
That's not how it worked. He created a gimmick that made the web come
Oh,
out.
great. Okay, what does it have to do? It's fucking a movie. Like, it's not real.
It's lore. Look it up.
Lore?
Lore.
What's that mean?
It's how it was supposed to be via the
Who
comics.
the fuck cares, dude? That the fucking
No, I agree. I think that.
I think it's cooler. He got bit by a spider and he can shoot webs out of his fucking veins. That's
not
cool.
how it was supposed to be.
Who cares how it was supposed to be? It was better.
It's based
But-
off of a comic book.
Okay, Tom Holland
It
is
needs
the
to be
best
based off the
Spider-Man.
comic book.
Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire is a very, very close second. Andrew Garfield's fucking an outfield, dude. Everybody knows it. In the newest Spider-Man movie, when all of them were there, they even made a reference to that because he was a good Spider-Man, but he's the worst.
Tobey Maguire is the absolute worst Spider-Man ever.
You're being an idiot and you're trying to ignite a flame in me that doesn't
No.
exist, so it's not gonna work.
It already did.
Yeah, you're pissing me
yelling
off.
at me.
Yes, you're dumb, dude. You're dumb. You're stupid.
Tobey Maguire is a terrible actor.
You actually think that? You actually think? Friend card. We're putting our friend card out here, so that means friendship matters.
Where's your card?
It's here.
Okay.
You're telling me you literally think that Tobey Maguire sucked as Spider-Man?
Yes.
You can look at me in the face, dead face.
I'm doing it right now.
With a smile. So get ready your smile.
I'm having a good
Yeah,
time.
exactly. You're fucking joking,
No,
asshole.
No,
Yes.
I'm not joking.
You're being dead serious?
Tobey Maguire is a terrible Spider-Man.
What an ignorant fool. You don't actually think that.
I do think that.
You really
yes.
do? You're the
Yes.
only person on earth that thinks that.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
Look it up. Go to your Reddit.
Buddy,
Go to Reddit.
Andrew Garfield was the worst.
Go to Reddit. Go to Reddit and go to
It's-
best Spider-Man ranked.
Dude, I feel bad for you because you look stupid right now.
No.
Andrew Garfield has been proven to be the worst Spider-Man.
Did you ever watch Punisher?
No.
Really? That's Marvel.
Well, no, I just watched the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, you don't watch
So it wasn't part of
Marvel-
that. So I still got to watch X-Men
You
and
don't
shit like
watch
that.
Daredevil.
No, I got to
or
get to that. I'm getting
Iron
to
Fist,
it. I'm getting
or
to it.
Luke Cage.
All I watched was the Marvel Cinematic Universe in order, and they weren't a part of it. There was no X-Men, none of that, stuff like that. But
So you're going mainstream? You like CNN?
fuck you. Anyway, so deadass. Final question, then we're moving on. You're not being an asshole.
No.
You actually think that Andrew Garfield is better than Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
You're a fucking idiot, Mike.
That's fine. You have your opinion, and your viewers will have.
What does your wife think?
I don't know. My wife has no.
You guys don't talk about
significance to this.
Spider-Man?
No.
Are you serious? Like, I thought everybody talks about Spider-Man. So we're getting away from Marvel. So back to the.
You know, you should do is ask Stanley.
He's dead. Oh, asshole! You knew that. You were being a dick.
Yes.
He used to have a cameo in every movie, and it
Yes.
doesn't happen anymore.
Well, it could. He actually had a
CGI.
cameo after he died.
And it was recorded before he died.
Yes. And everybody went, oh, in the theater. But you didn't watch that because you didn't watch me in the theater because you watched me at home because you're a weird fucker.
I am a weird fucker.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, yeah, duh. Now I have to ask you about... We already talked about Marvel now. So Star Wars. I talked about how I watched it in the order of episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6... And anybody who's anybody knows that 4, 5, 6 came out and then...
OG.
What was it? 20 years later? 1, 2, and 3 came out? Or 15 years? 10, 15? Something like that.
It was a long period.
Yeah, it was a long period of time. And the effects of the movies got way better. So I looked on the internet and I was like, all right, what order should I watch these movies? And, like, it was very, like, 50-50. So a lot of mixed reviews. They were like, oh, watch it in the original order it came out. 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and then who cares about the rest? And I was like, well, no, I kind of want to watch it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just so I can see it. So I started off episode 1, 2, and 3, amazing, like, graphics, stuff like that. It was sick. And then I get to, like, 4, 5, 6, and, like, you can just tell, like, the technology, it was, like, 20 years ago, is not nearly as good. But, like, I found out, like, a bunch of things would happen. I'd be like, oh, that makes sense. This makes sense to this and that. Mind you, I fucking binged this shit in, like, 4 days. So it's a blur to me now. It was, like, a year ago. But
You've only watched them once?
only watched them once. Yeah, so now I feel like I should go back and watch them again. Because, like,
Change the way you did it.
So you think I should go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
Well, you've already done it 1 through 6.
Yeah.
So do 4, 5,
That's
6.
a good idea,
1 through 3.
actually. But the movies are so fucking long.
But they're good.
I know, but
The story's well done. I mean, what do you want? Your dogs are having a wrestling match.
I know I know they can
Is
probably.
it a championship title match?
It might be for your undisputed championship.
Well,
Who
it's
knows?
disputed now.
Want to take one more shot?
No.
Just one more.
No.
Okay. Anyway, you were saying.
I was. So if you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're doing it in chronological order, but you're not doing it in the order it was released. So you're not getting what we, as old
Chronological
people,
order is the same as like timeline order, right?
chronological 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So
6.
that's timeline order. So like in the Marvel cinematic universe, they call it timeline order. They don't say chronological.
Well, no, you would say chronological if it was numbered.
Yeah, but
Marvel's not numbered. Marvel is numbered based on like the
Like, they
year
have a movie come out,
in the Marvel universe.
2 movies in the same year could be like 10 years apart in timeline. Right. Okay.
So did you watch Miss Marvel, or what did they?
WandaVision?
No, I'm talking about Marvel. The fuck's her name?
Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Yes, and it was awesome.
Early Captain Marvel. Where
Oh,
it's
no.
like 90s. No, I'm saying like
It
it was based in the 90s.
Yeah,
So it was early.
when I started it in order, that was one of the first things I watched.
Right.
Yes,
Love it.
I love it. I love
Love
it.
it.
And she's so
But
fucking
it's
powerful. It's sick.
she's overpowered, which is why I think she's fantastic. But that's one of the latest movies that came out. Came out like 2 years ago. So you're starting with a movie that happened recently. So you're getting one with more
Yeah,
special
but like
effects.
all the special effects and shit were very similar with all these movies. Like we're in a time where all these movies have come out in like the past 15 years. So like it's not like we're watching fucking Star Wars from the 70s or 80s, whenever the fuck it came out.
Which, in
know?
my opinion, is better done than the first 3 movies.
I think they should have
1, 2, and 3.
right, but I think that they should have like had the next movies a lot closer. So like the technology was closer. Like it was a big gap between them.
Well, I mean, that's something you want to bring up with them, not me.
All right, how did we get on this topic?
I don't know, Star Wars.
Okay, about you being a nerd and me.
So when I started watching them, I was 4, 5, and 6 because that was always it was out, and then I saw 1 in theaters, 2 in theaters, 3 in theaters. So I got to see, the original set of 4, 5, and 6, and then when I watched 1, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I understand now.
Were you blown away though, like the quality difference or like special effects, or like it didn't even like
No,
resonate?
it didn't even calculate in my head because I knew what today's special effects were.
So you expected it, essentially.
Right. Even though as a kid I loved Jar Jar Binks, I hate him now. And I hate that whole movie. But it gets better. But 4, 5, and 6, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi Returns, fantastic. It's iconic. So, I mean, it's almost like you have to watch them first because it sets the precedent.
See, I now I want to go back and watch Star Wars because, like, you know, like when you're so hyped up about like a whole movie series, everything's in your head, you're thinking about and shit. Like, it's been like over a year since like I've even had a deep thought about any of this. So like I forgot about a bunch of shit. When I was like watching everything and like big things would happen, I'm like just in bed by myself, like just chilling with my dogs. Like, dude, I wish I had the like what we were saying before we went on the air, like being in the movie theater when like these things happened, like organic reactions, and everyone in the movie theater is like, that's so cool to me. So like I wish I could have been a part of that, but then again, I wish I'm glad I grew up when I did. So,
so you grew up watching decent movies then, but
you ever seen The Last American Virgin? Great movie.
The Last American Version of what?
No, The Last American Virgin.
Oh,
it's a movie from the 80s. Fantastic. No. If you haven't seen it, watch it. My dad showed me that movie. Good movie.
Okay. No, I've never seen it.
Awesome.
Okay. No, it's like, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Die Hard.
Thank you.
Why?
Because that's my favorite one.
Dude, people say it's not a Christmas. It totally is. It happened during Christmas.
During Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Right. So
second would be Home Alone, but like Die Hard's definitely my favorite.
I like Elf. Elf is pretty awesome. I mean, it's funny.
I like to whisper too. Loud noises!
That's an angry elf.
No, yeah, Elf is wicked good, but Die Hard definitely is a Christmas movie. Fuck you. Fuck you for saying it's not. If it happens during Christmas and Christmas is the plot, that's a fucking Christmas movie. It's a Christmas action movie.
Right. I agree.
Totally, all that.
Yep. Okay, we're in the same boat. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
You're welcome.
Home Alone's a very close second.
I like Home Alone. The original one? Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of good Christmas movies. But
Boston,
I'm
New York
happy.
was good too.
Yeah. Yeah, that crazy fucking homeless woman with the doves.
The pigeons?
The turtle doves.
No, well, that was the thing.
Doves,
yes,
yeah.
but the thing, they were
pigeon
pigeons.
lady.
Yes,
yeah, she's weird. She smells.
Did you smell her?
I don't know. She's homeless. She's got to smell.
All right, you were saying.
So were you?
You don't know what you were saying, do you? Fuck. All right, how are we sending out here? Oh. So.
Okay. I'm gonna grab that can.
Why is
can.
Is there alcohol in it? No. Oh, who cares?
But it's. Look at that.
Product
never
placement.
happened. Yes.
All right. So last thing I'm going to ask you here.
Promise.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you been paying attention to the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing?
To a certain extent.
See, I just watched like the news highlights and stuff like that. I wouldn't even say news. I don't
it's
watch
highlights, regardless. It's highlights.
YouTube highlights, stuff like that.
She's a clown.
Oh, she's getting obliterated. All right, so okay, all right. I was just gonna say, like, how do you feel about it, dude? She's getting mopped. They are mopping the floor with her face. I can't even believe this trial has gone on so long because, like, she has just made such an ass of herself. I feel bad for him. I really do feel bad for him. Because, like, well, no, dude, like, he wasn't gonna be fucking I've never seen Pirates of the Caribbean, so I don't know his name.
Really?
Yeah, never. But I do want to watch it after
Captain Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, I'm inspired because I see all these things on TikTok of people doing like the fucking
yeah.
The fucking
he went to
shit.
It was almost like a St. Jude's hospital or something like that, where like there was a lot of kids who were in like bad ways, and he went in as Jack Sparrow, and he was like acting it out. Fantastic,
dude. I saw a YouTube video where like in Universal Studios, I don't know if it was California or Florida or whatever, but like there's this little like thing, like one of the rides you can ride in. It's like through the Pirates of the Caribbean, and he would like there was like supposed to be like a robot of him, but it was actually him, and it's just so fucking cool, dude. I've seen like videos and like little clips of like the movie and stuff. Like he plays that part very well.
He does.
And I saw a thing where recently like there's like a bunch of like photographers and stuff outside the courthouse. And like he's in the car like starting to drive away, and someone's like, "Oh, you'll always be Captain Jack Sparrow," and like he spoke like the way that the character like speaks or whatever, and it sounded just like it, and everyone's like, "Yeah, like that's cool." But like now I'm like, "Fuck!" Now I gotta watch the movie. How have I never seen this before?
The problem is they're doing a sixth one without him,
right?
Because of the issues that Amber Heard created. Okay, so
last topic.
Okay, last topic is. On social media, you have been expressing how much you hate certain things.
Yep.
I think it's funny because you're a complete and total fool.
But I'm telling you what I actually hate.
I know, but you're dumb.
So can I explain it quick?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, I've been on a kick the past 2 weeks on Facebook. I just randomly tweeted, I hate something from a food group. I don't know what started it. It was like, I don't know. Oh, no, it's not I hate. It's I don't know. One of them was like, asparagus sucks. So I'm like, asparagus sucks. And then I'm like, I don't know, whatever else sucks. Mushrooms suck. Beans suck. I'm just going off. And like every day I'm getting reactions. People are like, oh, no, they don't. So I'm just eating it up. I have like a bowl of cereal. I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm a heel.
You are a heel.
It's great.
And the funny thing is, I'm like, yep, there's this moron again. And I don't react to it. And that's what you want. You want reaction.
Totally.
Oh, yeah. And that's all you're getting, is you're getting stupid people.
So do you...
I'm not stupid people. You're getting reactional people who are like, I love asparagus.
Oh, the first one was garlic parm wings.
Oh,
dude,
fantastic.
Fuck you, dude. Garlic parm wings suck.
You know what happened?
I like garm.
You like garlic and larlic.
I like garlic and I like Parmesan, but put together is ass,
So
dude.
here's the problem.
Tastes like booty cheeks. And I like booty cheeks, but not the taste.
Okay, so that's weird. You're getting the wrong wings. You're getting the wrong products. So if you think asparagus sucks, it's because it wasn't done right.
You like pineapple on pizza, don't you?
Yeah.
Of course you.
Here's the other thing. I like food. It doesn't matter.
But not when you mix the wrong ones.
What do you... I mean, I'm not putting booty on a pizza.
Would you eat chocolate chips on pizza?
I would try it.
It's very good.
Listen.
I'm glad you said that because I thought you would say no.
No.
I love it. I put chocolate chips on my pizza all the fucking time, Mike.
You are
and
strange.
It's so fucking good.
You are strange.
I swear to God, next time you are on the podcast, I'm going to order Domino's, not the thick Domino's, but the Brooklyn style, which is really thin. And I'm going to sprinkle fucking chocolate chips on top. And you're going to take a bite and you're going to be like, wow.
See, here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of chocolate.
You said you would try it.
But I would try it. Yeah.
And you will
No, I
fucking love
do.
it.
Listen, I'm a firm believer in don't knock it till you try it. That's right. Exactly. So I think it's funny that you put these things on here and people are like, oh, I can't stand what you're saying, or this is one of the first things I ever agree with, or
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not going to respond. I enjoy reading the comments.
He's
and
like, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction
No.
of commenting on this.
stratisfaction guaranteed.
Stratisfaction.
I think it's funny. And
Oh, I'm loving it. I love it. Yeah. Every day I'm posting something sucks. I post, they're usually food related, but I did post something the other day. Fuck, what did I post that wasn't food related? Oh, I had beans suck. Carrots do suck.
Carrots.
Eggplant definitely sucks.
No, if it's done right. That's the problem.
up.
The problem is...
NASCAR. Now, that was the one that I posted that wasn't food related. Everything's food related except I was flipping through the TV and I saw fucking zoom. I'm like, dude, who watches this? NASCAR sucks. You like NASCAR?
I'm in a NASCAR pool, and I won a lot of money one time, but I don't watch it.
So NASCAR sucks.
I'm not going to tell you NASCAR sucks because I don't watch it.
Okay, if you could watch...
Basketball sucks.
If you could watch NASCAR, basketball, football, soccer, in what order?
Probably football, soccer, and then who cares?
I'll accept that because I was going to say there's no way you put NASCAR before basketball. I hate basketball.
Here's the thing.
I hate it.
Hate it. It's either watching cars.
Squeak.
Yes, it's either that or watching cars. No. Left turn.
Explosion.
Or squeak, LeBron fell over. Squeak, LeBron fell over.
Oh, he barely hit me.
Oh my God, I'm broken. That's like soccer, only soccer's more exciting to watch.
The thing... I was never a big soccer fan. I love hockey. Hockey's my favorite thing to watch.
Watch it live.
But watching is, pretty
You ever seen
sick.
it live, though?
Yes. One of my friends is a semi-pro fucking football player, if you will, soccer. But yeah, like, dude, like, there's
it's
like...
American, it's soccer.
Yeah, people getting fucking, like, running full speed and, like...
Yeah.
Dude, like, that's real. But, like, they definitely flop. But, like, it's definitely more exciting than basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball's just like, squeak, flop.
So we'll have to, next time we go, which has been a few years now, considering the COVID nonsense, but we went to Gillette Stadium and watched a soccer game. Amazing.
I believe that.
We drank so much beforehand.
Was it the New York Red Bull? No, wait,
that would have been New York City. We did watch the New York Red Bull one year down in New York City. We watched it at Yankee Stadium. Yeah, Yankee Stadium. But at Gillette, I don't know what their team is.
New England. Who the fuck cares?
Revolution. Yes, the New England Revolution.
That makes sense.
Yep, and they played against some other team, whatever it was. But we got to sit in like the New England Revolution, and it was me and a bunch of my high school friends, like JT and Jet. I don't know who else went.
When was the last time you heard from JT?
3 days ago.
Will you do me a favor next time you hear from him?
No.
Tell him I said to go fuck himself.
Okay. COVID. No, I won't say that. But I'll let him know that you care.
No, don't tell him that because I don't care.
You do.
Nope, don't.
Okay.
He bullied me. He made me very upset.
Really?
No,
he is a bully.
No,
he is a bully. No, he's a bully.
Yeah, he
don't
tries
worry.
to be a bully.
I
He's
know.
a fake bully.
I know he is.
He's a fake bully.
Yep.
He's a bully that's like a and like the person being bullied is like
That's not true.
What?
There are a lot of people who go, "Oh, don't bully me."
From him?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we have a couple friends that are like that.
Stop it. Stop it.
I like how you stop it.
I'm not going to be bullied.
I'm angry.
He's a nerd.
Bernie Sanders. Ooh.
He's a nerd.
You're a nerd.
And JT is a great guy. I'm so glad that I met him.
Shut up.
All right, let's
You
get the
did meet
fuck
him?
out of here.
Oh, you did?
Your wedding.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He called you the ponytail.
And I was like, oh my God, that hurts so bad. Please never call me ponytail
Right.
ever again. No, like, every time we play Xbox, he's like trying to talk shit. And like the funny thing
He
is
will.
like when you're talking shit, like he's talking shit to me and the things he's saying are funny. So like I'm
Yep.
laughing. I'm
Yep.
just like, it doesn't even hurt my feelings. It's just funny.
Hey, man, bud.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh man bun, got me.
Hey, dirt turd.
Yeah, no, he's funny. He's good shit. But
You want to call this a wrap?
yeah, let's call it a
Right.
fucking wrap.
Now it's time to say goodbye. MOUSE, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. You never seen Mickey Mouse Club, have you?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Yeah.
It's the MOUSE.
Now, no, at the end they say, now it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah, but you're not saying it in tune,
MOUSE,
so like when
Mickey,
MOUSE. Yeah, so
Mickey Mouse.
no, it's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's all I know. That's the tune.
That's not the ending piece, though. The ending bit is,
Who the fuck cares, Mike?
And-
All right, guys, we're the fuck out of here. Thanks for coming to another
Whoa,
episode of the
language.
Garage Boozing Podcast. Fuck.
well, no. We're going to redo that because
Yes.
there's no such thing as fuck.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this Garage Boozing Podcast. Once again, we thank you so much.
So much.
This is Chase Sugar and Mike Weeden, a.k.a. Mike W.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say Mike
You
W.
have a nice day.
And we'll see you nerds next week.
Hey, nerds, please don't forget the #1 way to support the brand. Buy some merch. We've got hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and it's all available to you at www.garageboozing.net/shop. And don't forget to follow on all your favorite social media accounts as well as YouTube at Garage Boozing. And of course, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, whatever the button may be, to the Garage Boozing Podcast on your favorite podcast platforms so you can be notified as soon as a new episode is released.
Ladies, gentlemen, and nerds. Do you have what it takes to be a guest on the fastest growing, alcohol chugging, and nonsense talking podcast? Well, now is your chance. The Garage Boozing Podcast has new guests every week, and you could be one of them. Just simply log on to www.garageboozing.net. Click the Be on the Show tab and submit your information. It's that simple. Join the boozement or be a loser. Don't miss your chance because we're taking this to the moon.